Stewie, go take this test for me so I don't have to do it. Will you?
Got him!
I just took a bunch more of the practice tests. I found a different site and had different questions. The general knowledge questions I wasn't doing as good with. So I practiced a good bit this morning. It is raining anyway, but against my better judgment, I'm going to go try to take this permit test from a CDL. I don't know how I'm going to do. I get really nervous when I have to take tests and stuff. I don't know. It's just the way I am. So I'll let you guys know the results when I'm done. It's raining right now, and as you can see, where's it at? Right there. It's dripping inside of the car. Right here. So that's just because the window's not sealed on there good enough. That shouldn't be coming through the window track right there. So I don't know what I need to do with that. Now that I saw where it was leaking though, and it's right there, that's on the seal that is on the front windshield, like on the edge of it. I think what I'm going to do, I'm not going to replace that seal, but I'm going to go somewhere, I'm going to find something that I can add on top of that seal. So that the window shuts on it tighter, just a little bit tighter, and so the water can't get through there. Since I'm going to Huntington and taking this permit, win or lose here, I'm going to go to Walmart afterwards and see what I can find in there for some sort of thin, trim or something I can seal on there, or maybe Advanced or AutoZone might have something like that, but they're all in the same vicinity, so I'm gonna go up there and check things out. He isn't ready. Well, I'm a little pissed. I didn't even get to take the test because you have to have a birth certificate or a passport on you to do it. Why? I don't know. I didn't know this, so I didn't even get to take my test, so we're not getting my permit today. And I don't know when the next time is going to be that I'll have a chance to come back and do it. And it's just, this is all serving to be a pain in the butt, but I need it for my job, so, God. Just ate some Subway to cure my anger issues. And I'm going to check AutoZone real quick and see if I can find anything that will work on my door seal. So I'm in AutoZone. And that dude right there trying to put that tail light in over there was talking to the employees in there about how he just sent his best friend to rehab after he beat the shit out of him because he was on heroin, and he smelled like straight liquor. Oh yeah, go ahead, drive home, buddy. So here's what I got at AutoZone. And the only reason I got this, I didn't really want something this thick, but I wanted a thin seal, and this is the thinnest one that they carried. I can cut this down to shape if I want to, but honestly, since the window comes up right there, I can like mold this around the seal so that the window should still go up through it, you know what I mean? So I'll probably use that whole thing. Well, not the whole roll, no. Yeah, I'll just seal every surface on the car. No, I'm gonna use it along the whole seal of the door on both sides just to make it even. But I need to put my easy up and clean that seal off and get it good and dry before I put this on there, and then we'll have to test and make sure that the window will go up and down with the door closed. So I gotta set up my leaky easy up so that I have a dry work area, and then we'll start working on this. I'd say that extra bit of seal I put in there did the trick. I have it on shower mode here, and it is not getting into the car. It is not leaking into the car at all. It was dripping down along the window right there, but I see it's running down the track now like it's supposed to. The seat is not getting wet. Scores!
can't tell me no, she ain't here.
Now guys, I'm not taking you in with me. I'm going in for one thing. So we'll see what I accomplish. Dad's welder, his gas feed, the gas adjustment to adjust your feed, it's not working correctly, and his gauge isn't reading correctly either. So I'm just gonna get him a whole new setup. I didn't tell him. I'm just gonna buy him one. So hopefully that's all I get when I go in there. But you know how shit goes. Basically, this is what I came for. The bag beside it is not. But this one was like $32. And what my dad's is doing is this gauge right here is not reading right. Even like when you turn the gas on, this goes the whole way up and pins out, and then when you pull the trigger, it drops. And it's not feeding right. It shoots a burst of gas out to start, and then it like dies down. And I told you guys on the Eclipse that I was gonna do a real paint job on it, and I wanted to do a real paint job on it. And the more I looked into it and stuff, and the more I get into this Eclipse, I just realized that it's not worthy of a high-dollar paint job, because it's just basically throwing money at it that I will never get back. I watched this one guy's videos. I guess I'll give him a little bit of a shout out here, but I'll put like here, I'll show you a clip of it.
The hood, roof, and trunk will be black, so I'm gonna scuff that. I don't know if I'll get it painted in this video, but I know that the rest will be painted. I did that just now, but it's basically the same thing. This looks really good.
So basically he does a lot of spray paint work, and he did rattle cans on that, and it honestly, it looks really good. So what I'm gonna do is I kind of want to change the color of the car and not just do silver. I want to go, well, I'm not even going to tell you what color, but I'll do like one panel and see how it looks, and then make an assumption off of that so that I don't hurt that much. But basically the whole car does need painted because the clear coat's dead. It's flaking off. The clear coat has to come off. We need to get the whole thing painted. So it's not going to be for a while now. I'll let you guys know the Eclipse is a long-term project for me. I don't plan on getting rid of it till maybe next summer. So it's going to be around so I can tinker on something. If I don't have another project, I have something that will keep me busy. You guys will probably be sick of it by then, but you know, I think with a long drawn out project like that, it gives me more chance to make the thing actually look pretty decent, you know, and not be rushed, and I just don't like that. Let me show you why I like my Veloster. It's fun to drive, plus you see what I'm getting? I'm getting 37.1 miles a gallon right now. I was getting 40 when I got to Harbor Freight. It's dropped a little bit, but if you drive it reasonably, you get really good gas mileage. All right, so I switched microphones. We'll see how this goes. Anyway, let's just get into it. so now we have a blank canvas. What I'm going to do is clean up everything. I need to wipe down stuff too, run the vacuum through it, and then we're going to throw the rest of this Dynamat down. The wiring right here, I already ripped out some of the wiring for this infinity thing that was right here. I don't know if it was an amplifier or what it was, but got a little bit of water over here. So anyways, what we're going to do, this is not being used, but it ties into the main wiring harness here. So this is just going to get put underneath the Dynamat basically, since it's not being used. Actually, I think I might do that. I'm going to ball it, take these out, ball it up, and put it over against the tunnel over here. Alright, so what I was going for on there was fast and effective. Yes, I didn't like measure perfect and whatnot, whatever. I just got it in by any means possible, covered pretty much everything, left a flap for, I don't know what that goes to, that's a fuel pump. So anyway, we're going to throw the carpet over top of this, which I got to go get my spray painted carpet, and we will throw it in here. It looks pretty decent, I think. I gotta throw some of this out, but for the most part, it serves its purpose. Oh, I got this microphone on here. Sorry if you couldn't hear me, but it serves its purpose the way it is. So now I'm gonna move this forward a little bit, go get my truck, and it has the carpet, a couple of my seats, and I think that's pretty much it. And we'll get this interior in. Alright, so what I just did was go over the carpet one more time. I had, half a can left, and once the carpet laid in there and where all the creases were and stuff, some of it didn't look uniform because the way the carpet was sitting. So it now looks really good. So, really like that. Turned out great. Alright, so I'm running into the issue now with I don't know where all my hardware is. And I'm going to look in the truck and make sure I didn't put a bag in there. But I have a box full of bolts in the basement. I'll have to go down there and pull that up here and we can go through it. Hopefully I can find all the hardware I need to get this back together. But I do have the seat bolts and stuff. It's just all those little trim pieces. I don't know that I have everything. Alright, so I got way ahead of you guys. I just started throwing stuff in. But anyway, it's starting to look really good. I did have the center console in here, but I took it back out. Let me show you why. Well, there is the money tray, which is nasty. So I started to put this in, and then I noticed this was all rusty, so I took it out, sanded it, rust converter, satin black on that ring, which doesn't look the best, but it doesn't look horrible. And then I was going to put the cigarette outlet back in, and the wiring's not there. Plus, looking at it, I can't even tell if it's even any good. It looks like junk. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run to Walmart, or I'll just go to Advanced Auto. I'm going to go get another cigarette outlet, and we're going to wire it in. I'll wire it into the main power to the radio and the ground so that we have power. And then because I don't know where the wires went for it, so I might have ripped them out with all that other nonsense that was in there. But it's looking really good. I'm going to leave it like this. I don't think it's going to rain. I'm going to go run, get this crap, and come back. Just showing you guys where I'm at right now. I wired in a new cigarette outlet there. I need to make sure that it works. I didn't check it yet. I should have a light if I put power to it. So, should be key on power. We'll see. Now, well, I don't have lights. Alright, so I don't know what's going on. I just got a cheap charger, and you can see it lights up, so it's getting power. The light doesn't work well. I don't really care, to be honest with you. I just wanted to have a cigarette outlet that worked to charge my cell phone. So before it gets too dark, I did go ahead and wrap up this whole center console, except for throwing those ashtrays in because they're nasty. And on top of that, one of my subscribers bought and sent me a steam cleaner to clean vehicles. You probably see he comments a lot. I believe his name's Daddy Tech. I'll have to, you know, I'll put it up here if I'm wrong. But he normally always leaves a comment. He's pretty faithful, where he always watches, and pretty nice dude. I talk to him pretty often. But I'll put a link to his channel at the end of this video. He just recently got a Copart car, I don't know, about a month or two ago, and he's been working on it, a Cadillac Escalade, and he about has it finished. But yeah, he sent me that steam cleaner, and just for no reason, and it's like, dude, that's awesome. You really didn't need to, but he did anyway. So yeah, so I got a steam cleaner now, and that'll be good for cleaning stuff. But I love the interiors on these. I like how it's driver oriented, how it, you know, it sweeps towards the driver's point of view. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. I wish I had a cap or something to fit in there. I kind of have one, but it doesn't fit perfect. So there's just gonna be a little hole there. I don't know if they had a switch in there or what, but yeah, it's looking great. This carpet looks good. I need to now get this back buttoned up. I'm gonna burn the midnight oil. I'm gonna work into the dark because I want to have this interior finished. And another thing that happened, I broke this extension arm again on the convertible top. That one's still good. This one's broken. So I'll have to get another one welded. They're not bad to replace, so you know, we'll get her done when we get one. But as for right now, I'll just assist it just a little bit to help it, so I don't break that one too. So yeah, it really sucks, but you know, the interior is looking good, and it gives me hope. So yeah, I know you can't really see the interior, but you'll get to see it on the next episode. I'm gonna close out right here. I got a lot of work done today. I'm pretty happy with it. So if you like this, like, subscribe, go check out some other videos, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out!